What is the name of the compound with the formula NaF? So name of compound with formula NaF. That's a great question. So first we need to figure out what this compound is made of. We see Na and we see F. So let's go to the periodic table to find out what Na is and what F is, okay? So let's start with Na. As you can see here, Na is sodium, okay? It is a metal. And that's really all the information we need here. The key thing actually being that it's a metal, okay? Now let's go over to F. F is fluorine, okay? And key thing is that it's a non-metal, okay? So now we have this compound, and now we know that it's a bond between a metal and a non-metal, okay? So there is specific ways to name this. Now the most important part actually is that when you, sorry, I blanked out. The most important part is that you have to recognize what type it is. Because you have a metal and a non-metal, that actually is an ionic compound. Because you have a metal and a non-metal. And ionic compounds have a certain way to be named, okay? You start actually first with just the sodium. You don't change anything, and you actually then get the fluorine. Fluorine. Okay, but you stop here actually. The INE in this gets dropped and gets replaced by an IDE. Okay. That is actually just the, I guess, the simplistic terms of how you name ionic compounds, okay, when it's just a metal, non-metal. Specifically the elements though, because like when we look at the previous question when we did calcium phosphate, it wasn't calcium phosphide, for example, because the 8 implies that there's oxygens with it. So if it was calcium phosphide, which I don't think I've ever really seen, that one would just be CAP, like that, something like this, and then it'll probably have the same like Ca 3P2, but I've never seen this molecule in nature before. It may exist, but yeah, that's just an example. The ending of the ionic compound is very crucial in understanding what type of compound it is. So for this case, when they said NaF, the ending is just IDE. Okay, let's see if we got that correct. Exactly, we identified it. We said it was an ionic compound, and because it has metal, non-metal. So exactly, you want to drop those 3 letters and replace with IDE. So we have sodium fluoride, and that is indeed correct. Okay, so we move on to